offlane in their heads. Yeah. They will go for that Tidehunter, Kaz, a good call.
I mean, I do think it just makes a lot of... They have like a very nice lineup so far.
So the team fight spell is missing.
Extra armor here on Quinn. He's getting Frost Armored plus Divine Favored. This Invoker is not squishy at all, and you are now committing in. Still have the Rolling Thunder.
Try it again. Cold Snap stopping him time and time again. Quinn keeps on
Nisha's in trouble.
Nisha's attempts to get aggressive. Nisha's in big time trouble. Turns around, gets off the shield crash. Now gets off the Rolling Thunder. He has the shield for a little bit. It's just a bit stronger. Maybe enough to be able to help get the kill onto Quinn, who goes invisible. Oh, a Primal Roar bounces over on Nisha, slowing him down. The Axes cut him down. Ace gets the first blood and looks for second. As yeah, he's going to get Insania as well. That is a well-timed show up there from Ace.
Absolutely. And you know they're going to feel the pressure right now because they've been here before. They were here yesterday.
They know the next step for Gaimin Gladiators is getting the auras. So they better find a team fight soon. Otherwise, those team fights are just going to get harder and harder. As they do manage to hit a good Rolling Thunder. Set up for the kill on Tofu. Going to look for more as well. Celery being harassed here. Ace going to cut over, though. Might be able to help out. Get a kill on the Crystal Main. Shield Crash does manage to finish off the champ before the Tornado comes in. Nice Centaur Stomp, though. A Vessel used on to the Pango. Have to drop the Ravage to try and bail Nisha out. It still may not be enough.
Spider
has a shield crash. He has a swashbuckle. He's gonna jump, and the Axes not quite getting there, but he is running. Dyrachyo is chasing. A rock coming forward, more spiders, and Nisha's just gonna die. There's nothing he can do about this anymore. Dyrachyo runs halfway across the map to chase down Nisha, to try and save Nisha.
Yeah, it did nothing there.
Didn't even work out. So the idea the panel had was this Tidehunter was going to be able to sit in front of these pushes coming in from Gaimin Gladiators and is not protecting any towers. The first Ravage isn't working. Now Dyrachyo's tearing the Tidehunter a new one, man. The Kraken Shell doing nothing for you against the high damage of the Broodmother at this point.
At certain points. He's just been everywhere, and his farm is insane right now. They've been unable to touch him.
And I feel like he's supposed to be countered a bit, right? With the Pango and Monkey King, you have some spells that can be thrown out to easily clear through spiders. 33, crawling back, trying to get back to his tier 2, gets met with 3 heroes from Gaimin Gladiators. So,
more souls for the Vessel here, as Quinn will happily collect them.
No lack of charges in this game for Quinn.
I mean, you gotta muster a fight soon if you're Liquid here, just to stabilize the map. Group up, make something happen.
And Quinn from bottom, TP's mid, and immediately goes for the gank on Foxy. Foxy turning into the Invoker and trying to ghost walk away, but the Sentry's already there in place.
Okay.
A 3-man gank does kill Dyrachyo, though. That is a much bigger kill than, honestly, the Tide and the Morphling combined.
Oh yeah, 100%. It is worth a lot of gold here early, almost 1,000.
Sad though, if Mickey just got that kill and dies immediately, the Sunstrike will add the extra bit of damage required. No chance of escape for Mickey.
That is not a super high damage Sunstrike, but the extra 200 is enough to push it over the edge.
Use the Rolling Thunder to make sure they get this pick off as it appears. Now, there is no ult here from... He's just like, sorry, bro, I can't even save you. I'm not even going to try. If I do stick around, decent chance that I'm going to get killed by a Tornado.
Ace is just absolutely out of control in this game. Managed to find a really nice pickup on Dyrachyo, but he's just going to be straight back at it.
Here, because this could be a Gaimin Gladiators closing out game 25 minutes sort of deal.
I mean, Midas on Invoker's a lot about the levels too.
Yeah.
Even if this gold never pays off, it'll pay off in terms of better spells in the fight. And he's not under a lot of pressure right now, as Liquid just don't have the gap close to get on top of the Invoker and start on him. Man, these cores have just been swarming the map.
Insania pops the healing salve. It's a slow hero, though. I imagine they'll catch him eventually. The Axes reveal his position.
Not a fun game to be a Crystal Maiden in anymore.
Nope, and while they're chasing you around, Jirachi's taking the mid-tier 2, and they could go high ground to force
they are
back.
Going high ground. This is not a team that is afraid to poke and even commit for a Rax if you misstep here. They still have this Aegis up on the Beast. That is how fast this last 4 minutes have been.
Yeah, you normally see like second Aegis be the timing to hit high ground, take a lane of barracks. Gaimin Gladiators do it in 1.
You're just playing so fast right now. Liquid have not had a single break this entire game. They're going to lose this tier 3 at 18 minutes, potentially.
Ace jumps forward, goes for the quick kill onto the Crystal Maiden. With Primal Roar used, they have the strength to push forward with the drum speeding Ace. Nobody can really get close to him for now, but maybe he's overextended himself. Blink in with the Rolling Thunder. Nisha gets stuck. That's not good. Roll up, goes back to the Beastmaster. 30 seconds left on the Aegis. They are all in committed to kill this Beastmaster. Can they get him twice, though?
Go up Ravage.
Fire. And Mickey down to half HP. Hits the Ravage onto the Beastmaster. See if they can pop him. He gets off a round of axes. Wait for him through it. Still all not quite enough. A boundless strike. A little more damage is required, but they've ran out. Liquid have nothing left in the tank. They will lose 2 of their cores. They will lose a lane of barracks, and they will lose the kill on the Beastmaster.
Just too tanky. You have Chen with Divine Favor. You have the mech already up. You have Disruption coming through. The drums add up. And Blitz mentioned you have to get through this 20-minute death ball timing. Well, this was an 18-minute death ball timing, and Liquid did not pass the first test here. Number 2 here at 23.5 minutes. Done so early.
And they still have their safe lane tower up, so it is extremely well protected. Not something Liquid really has a prayer of winning this fight. At best, you could say maybe if they were somehow in the perfect position, they could steal away the Aegis.
They do a lot of AoE for the pit.
Kills.
I mean, this might be your best chance to win a fight in this game as opposed to the high ground.
He's hopping around. Quinn sees him coming. Dyrachyo is going to stay alone inside the pit. Try and finish up the Roshan, and Liquid's going to be here too late. Aegis already picked up. They're in position. This is not good. Liquid has no way out of this one, so they just have to commit. They're going to go for Quinn here first. Hit him with the Rolling Thunder. Not too bad, but with the monkey gone, there goes much of their damage. They've thrown a Ravage and a Rolling Thunder and everything they have to be able to kill Quinn. They're struggling to get it. The pipe is keeping them alive. They run out of damage for the second time, and before the fight is even done, the fight is done in Liquid. They call it in game 1.
Well, the question of have they figured something out?
We all have a different idea, and I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best support in the game right there.
No, we're gonna have a Shadow Fiend, and we will see the Invoker be played as a position.
It was right in front of us the whole time.
That Quinn basically saying, I'm going to demolish Nisha so hard this guy doesn't get to play the game.
Yep.
That has happened a lot, so there's some fate to be had there.
And if the Zanking doesn't get to play the game, then you don't have anybody to stop this push that's going to be coming from Gaimin Gladiators, though a push from Liquid comes through to get first blood on Celery.
Yeah, sneaky move. Hiding back behind the trees, they get the first blood for their carry.
Opted for a killing duo. I was not thrilled to see Techies because, frankly, I think this hero got nerfed too much that I don't think it's as strong a laner. Holy cow, Insania just beat down Tofu. But they are already using that blast off with the facet to good extent here. Dyrachyo is going to suicide kill. Nicely done, holding on to the unstable concoction, and they get the kill on Boxy in return.
That was very close and a big deny to get. Still really want this Techies to accelerate this game. That could be the strength of this pick here for Liquid, even if the hero's maybe not the strongest in the meta.
Nisha, Burrow strike away. Quinn's going to chase after him, though.
So slow.
And the build-up movement speed slow is so obnoxious. Meanwhile, the aggression from 33 and Boxy pays out yet another kill, this time Celery.
And they are just demolishing this Chen
Not that much of a difference if Ace lives, but he's on no HP, therefore he can't challenge any CS whatsoever. And Insania almost gets the kill on Tofu. Once again, the Tornado intercepts, but you're left in the same situation.
Yeah, they're struggling down here. Both side lanes for Gaimin.
Bomb lands, Celery soon to blow up. They're going to try and get the counter kill on Boxy with the acid spray. Unstable concoction, that is enough.
I almost wish he had an urn on this Brewmaster.
Oh, Nisha, another ace, long range, and the raindrop is not enough. The buildup of damage. This matchup is just too rough. He gets off the Requiem.
They're going to try again.
Them both. Okay, they bring in Insania. They're like, we need more. We need 4 heroes to make sure that Quinn dies here, and he still gets off the Requiem. The deck Requiem goes out. It's not enough to kill Nisha.
Sub 100 HP on multiple heroes.
Not Liquid's finest hour.
But they did learn. They've got that going for them.
What do you think they learned there?
They're learning a lot. I think they've been learning a lot recently against Gaimin.
Mickey, meanwhile, going to receive a similar gank here, but this time it's paired up with 2 cores. as Quinn made his way across the map. Not that he was needed for the kill, but he is helpful when it comes to tower pressure because Liquid's already taken the top tower, so Gaimin Gladiators want to be able to mirror that.
Durachu gets top lane in. Quinn finishes up some Ancients. These heroes are finding the levels. Now, downside for Gaimin right now is you're missing a lot of levels on this support Invoker. Tofu kind of just doesn't exist right now. Another reason I feel if you're Liquid, you really want to ramp up the pressure or fight around this tier 1 mid, get something going. You just have such a good spell advantage right now, and these cores on Gaimin don't want to have to go to fights.
It's going to be hard kill, but he doesn't have Chemical Rage. And it's possible if they hit the blast off the right time. Never mind, the Brewmaster is here. Tornado comes in, but they've already got the burn damage on. Clat's going to be used, and they're going to use the Primal Split just to make sure that Durachu is dead and maybe look for a little bit more. Meanwhile, Nisha holding their jungle with the Sandstorm. Take over that triangle.
Part of me wonders if this game has almost been annoying for Liquid in the sense of they built this lineup to fight them early and often and take the 5-man fights and defend the towers, and like it just hasn't been there.
Boxy?
Is another poke that gets reactions out of Liquid and isn't actually a move, or is it?
Nisha jumps forward, only hits the Burrow Strike on one. Somehow, Tofu does not get landed by that one, and the EMP pulls him out.
What a stomp.
Nice stomp, though. That's going to sit up Mickey for the Wukong's command with the blast off on top of that one. Now the Gaimin Gladiator's core. Oh, there it is, the jump in from the Requiem to try and blow up the Sand King as well as the +1. They got him, and Mickey is fighting for his life against a horde of spiders and won't be able to do much there. Primal Split plus a stomp. And Sania is going to make a run for it, but Durachu and Ace will hunt him down. They all end on the supports, but it's the cores of Gaimin Gladiators who have come online and are ready to fight, and they're going to team wipe Liquid if they can find 33 here. They've got the vision for the stun. No, they don't. No, they don't. Okay, well, he's still stuck in a corner here. He's going to make it cost Gaimin Gladiators as much time as possible. But surely
could deny himself to Roche.
Gonna try.
Big clap.
The clap goes out, and it's not.
And now you're in Roche.
And now they're in Roche.
Oh,
they're like, okay.
Should have ran the other way.
They're gonna stick around on this side of the map. Try and take Wisdom Rune on both sides. Liquid are very clearly set up.
Yeah, there's a lot of vision here. Sentry Obs trap for the Invoker. Should grab him.
Lightyear into Blast Off into Double Mine. Explosion will do the kill. Surprised we dropped the Wukong's command there. They got a reaction out of Gaimin Gladiators, so they'll clog quits on Triton.
Liquid are trying to match it. Drum on the Elder Titan with Pipe on the Brew. And Shiva's being built by the Sand King. Actually, they have double Drum on the side of Liquid.
Got him on the Gleipnir. Quick Dispel, but they have the follow-up with the Stomp, the Blast Off, the Burrow Strike. There's no lacking in stuns for Liquid, that's for sure.
Guys, we have tier 2s up.
Gaimin Gladiators, by the way, have, I believe, 10 wins in under 35 minutes at this event.
I think Liquid are probably close to that too, though, to be fair.
Yeah, Quinn gets the timing perfectly, man. Well set up. Tornado from Tofu. You don't need Blink Yule's Yashikaya. And the Tornado lift is only for, various amounts of times depending on levels. Mickey,
pure feel.
He's got to use his ult for fear of what else is coming. And it's Quinn who tries to back up Tofu's play there. But it is very well set up for them to go for another kill. Not just on Ace, but maybe Celery as well, as they're going to find that Burrow Strike. Lead open on the Broodmother. The blast off follow-up. Trying to get a Hurricane away, but he's still stomped. A mine goes off. Gleipnir catches them, bound the strike. They're stretching out, trying to get this kill, and they do manage to get it this time around, but Mickey is committed in so deep. 1 raise, 2 raise, pops a BKB. Can he get the life steals off? Life steal is not going to be good enough as a pure damage Sunstrike cuts through that. Now 33 on the run. So much vision from Gaimin Gladiators and Liquid. Probably right not to push into that jungle area. Gaimin Gladiator's going to push back into you, though. Nisha.
Left him behind.
He's going to break the smoke. He gets Orchided. Now, he has a shield rune. He's very tanky, but is he tanky enough to deal with a Requiem? An Ag's Requiem at that? Not at all.
No BKB Sand King. This fight is already on the back foot for Liquid.
And Duracio's going to force it. Mickey's forced to use his Wukong's command and hope that the Gleipnir can lock him in long enough. It is not. Now, can he find any room to hop away? Orchided,
better get out.
Up to the high ground. The silence is wearing out. Good stomp from Insania. The Force Staffs might have just bailed them out here, but not everybody. Insania. Duracio's just done a really great job of, these fights, they know they're won, and Duracio always finds an extra hero. Going back for it, Chemical Rage Oh, Dyrachyo pushed too far this time around, just daring into the tier 2s like that, but they can't quite get the kill. The Force Staff comes out. Again, Liquid baited into an idea that they can have the damage, but they just do not. And Gaimin Gladiators, just like that, have wiped you, maybe? 33, making a run. Oh, there's going to be another unstable concoction, another orc, and another round of spells. And that's a team wipe. Gaimin Gladiators, do you think anything else was going to happen in 30 minutes?
I mean, they were looking for a Dyrachyo throw, but there is no such thing in this series. Absolutely nothing has been free for Liquid. Overcommittal on an Alchemist that seemed out of position. Nah, we have the ability to bail him out here, say Gaimin. And once more, it's a fight lost on the wrong part of the map for Liquid.
Bloodthorn, lots of damage. Nisha, BKB has to be used.
I mean, what?
Now you
That's
have
your 9-second.
Nothing to defend the base. With 20 seconds left on the Monkey King, that is a full lane. Call it 30 minutes if you want. Gaimin Gladiators. Proven they can do this to anyone.
It's a nice setup from Liquid. Maybe not expected, but
Fighters giving them a little bit of vision.
scouted.
Chivas goes out, Burrow Strike leading on to Ace. Blast off, following it up, but they're separating targets here as Mickey jumps in. What is he going to do with this one? Pops his BKB and starts backing away. And backing away, retreat is death for Liquid. Death for at least one. Boxy's got the first one down. Wukong's man goes out, and I assume we're hopping away from this one. Liquid trying to retreat, but got him on the Bloodthorn in unstable concoction. Drop the Requiem, no, wait, gets tossed up in the air by the Storm Panda. Mickey will eventually get burned out though, and now back on solid ground. Quinn drops that Requiem for the final touch in this team fight. Liquid. Stomp from Insania, but he'll be run down eventually by something. He tries to go for the neutral creep deny. It'll be 3 dead on the side of Liquid at the end of it.
They just cannot sync the control up with the damage. There's nothing to drop a Wukong on here.
Damage would be shrugged off by the many auras of Gaimin Gladiators.
By the way, that's a amp damage rune on the Shadow Fiend. So,
okay,
have fun with that one.
We're gonna watch a hero disappear here. Oh wait, no. A little off the mark there.
It's okay, he's got a second one.
That's true, that's true. Maybe they don't know. Well, I've got a refresher, guys.
Alacrity Catapult is
maybe off the tornado. No. Quinn's not going to go for it. And gets burned out. 33. Now they go for it, but about the strike. Hit him with the Burrow Strike. Blast off. So many stuns. Can they do this? Earth Splitter cuts down the SF. Now for Dyrachyo. Dyrachyo with his BKB walking back. Gets bashed up. They want Quinn, but Quinn already got out with the Ogre Seal Totem and the BKB. He's out of the Wukong's command. And Liquid. Do they dare to pursue?
It's so scary to chase.
Trying to.
There's still a Requiem up.
Dyrachyo comes back in, Force Staff up to the high ground. Nice play by Boxy. Gets the initiation out of Dyrachyo without dying.
I thought Quinn was going to go back in there. Gaimin are respecting the team fight of Liquid here. Maybe just don't want to play the fight without the BKB on the Shadow Fiend to guarantee that Requiem pop. Very fast stuns from Liquid. Salvage that fight, but Dyrachyo, this man does not care.
Nope, you used a bunch of spells, and you couldn't kill Dyrachyo the first time around. He doesn't think you have it in you to be able to do a second go without Wukong's command, that epicenter, and he may be right about this one. As he starts chipping away at the melee barracks, the only thing remaining between Liquid and Mega Creeps.
Just do it with every Alcold. Every time he gets stunned, Force Staff him out. You will eventually get Megas here, so Liquid are going to have to do something offensive.
Dyrachyo can also just full in commit with his BKB.
Also possible, yeah. And it looks like he's going to go for it.
They have a glyph. Liquid hit the stomp. The glyph not going to be used. Liquid are just saying have Megas. We're in it for the long haul, and they have made it to 39 minutes. And many more ults to go.
Do lose the banner. Massive blow here for the push.
True, true.
Very disciplined exchange from Gaimin. Take a 5 buyback and reset for those with 40k net worth lead.
Mickey is going to have Abyssal Blade, so if he can get the jump on somebody with this Divine Rapier, maybe he can pop them. Force Staff trying to get him out of the way, but 33 just Nullifier can't
No buy.
let him get away. No buy. It's a 4 versus 5 now with an Aegis on Gaimin Gladiators on a 40,000 net worth lead, and the throne at half HP. A jump onto Dyrachyo. Dyrachyo is forcing the attention of Liquid onto him. Mickey, when's he gonna hit this bound? The strike goes for it, but got hit by the Requiem at the same time. Quinn's back up to full health, and they'll chase after Insania for the dieback. Now it's 2. Nisha with the BKB. Burrow striking out of the base, but your throne is dead.
Counters the CK. And from the carry position, not so good. So that could be really good for them, but it looks like they're just going to go for a clockwork instead.
Okay, I'm also a bit confused. I would have liked the pivot that Fear was talking about with their type of core heroes, put the SF mid, but...
A very rough start for the Tiny, actually. Yeah,
Nisha destroyed this matchup against other mid laners, but Quinn is something different when it comes to mid lane.
I mean, at least they get first blood eventually on that Weaver top. It took a couple tries.
Early.
Yeah, looking to punish 33 up far in the lane.
Pull him back into the Shiguchi, get the bugs on him, and they have so much physical damage between this trio.
Even got the boar. You can shell the Weaver and push him in here.
It's going to be up to Boxy
Get scanned.
to keep these two, Ace and Tofu, from overwhelming Mickey when the play comes. The Cogs goes out. Batteries will push them back in. Not too bad. They get a kill before the Enigma even shows up. Still, though, the Enigma is here with the Eidolons and Dyrachyo. Now, the TP's coming in for the Rubik. Can he stop this telekinesis throw back? Good stun. One raise goes off. A second brings a hero low. That's going to be Celery going down. And Dyrachyo limping across the jungle. Almost dying to the tower there. Cogs actually managed to nab Ace with the battery assault out. Dyrachyo's trying to help, but he cannot do anything to get Ace out of that sticky situation. Liquid manages to stop the aggression of Gaimin Gladiators and turn it back on them.
That's what's winning this mid lane. This Tiny is going to have to go to base again here. Second time before 10-minute mark. Just costing Nisha a lot of time, and they're going to scout this huge set of stacks.
Oh, Burrow strike. Oh, barely off the mark there.
This is not a stack you can afford to give up in this game for Liquid. I don't think Gaimin have the best means of taking it.
Yeah, Beastmaster is going to cut over. See if he can get any of these last hits. Nisha, he's going to run at him. Throws a nice toss avalanche with the axes to be able to cut down the Enigma, and Dyrachyo's already at half.
They just caught him in the river.
Boxy hit him with the Cogs, knocks him up the cliff, but now the battery assault is on top of him. Toss to finish him off and get the kill on Quinn. Liquid put the numbers together in the river. And Gaimin Gladiators underestimating the power of this Tiny.
It feels good here. Liquid can continue to play around it.
Almost got him with a blood grenade, but not quite. Boxy almost bursted by the Stinger. Stolen Burrow strike, though, will halt Quinn. He's running after him with the bugs on him, but a hook shot, a toss. Oh, look. Got some of that damage. Meanwhile, Nisha, he's still got the bug on him as well. The Burrow strike got a punch to the backside. Ace is able to finish him off, but Quinn is in deep. He managed to hit the Stinger, got another kill. Now on the run. Celery trying to cover him. Mickey, black hole on 2. 33 misses the axes. Quinn comes back in with the Stinger and kills them both and stays alive. Beautiful stuff from the Sand King, and 33 caught from behind by Dyrachyo. Quinn lives through it all. A free game for himself for the most part after that first move from Gaimin Gladiators failed. They're going to try again, but Boxy there for the interception. Will this be enough, though? Trying to get out the Requiem. Vacuum goes off. He just cannot seem to get it off, and Celery won't die either.
Outnumbered and outgunned again. Liquid just finding themselves on the back foot in all these little skirmishes as Gaimin bring the numbers.
They're a bit backed up, farmed 5 different parts of the map. You can see them all spread over the map, trying to just efficiently get to their next round of items.
Liquid gonna group bottom off the smoke. Try to use the Sakuchi to start a good team fight.
Got the roar on him. So they'll get the pick off. And 33 has his Aghanim Scepter. It's still Radiant side Roshan. Are they?
There's still some strong team fight on the side of Liquid if you can put it together. Your Tiny, his recovery's been slow and he's behind, but this crash landing can still do some massive work, even if you're missing 1 or 2K. Especially if you can find a support at the start and just get that free pick off, make it into a 5-on-4, particularly before this Sand King starts to tank up. He's also susceptible, and Haste Rune on Nisha should open up some moves. They're splitting the
blow up
target.
Ace. He's the Aura guy. He's going to be able to get out the pipe mech. Not the fastest kill. Might still be able to run him down. The tree, it is enough. Ever so barely. They do manage to get it. Hook shot back in. Dyrachyo was trying to still force this one. Requiem goes out. That'll put him under fear. Unable to put some damage on a box. He tries to slip away through the cogs. Tofu is able to finish him off while Dyrachyo gets the armor toggle to stay alive. They don't want to walk into a black hole epicenter, so Liquid are forced to give up on the chase. At least
Gaimin are continuing to defend this upper part of the map.
Surrounded. He doesn't know it. He throws out the axes. They ping where he's at. Tofu spots him. Nope, blink. That blink was crucial. Otherwise, Dyrachyo might be able to catch up to him. He's going to turn around Primal Roar, see if he can kill Tofu. It's not good enough. And now Dyrachyo gets him in his clutches with the Orchid to pick off there. And now Boxy, yeah, he's going to be pulled in by another Reality Rift. Telekinesis tries to save him. The Vessel's taking him. Dyrachyo diving into the tier 3s. A Shukuchi to slow him down. Dyrachyo's crazy for this one. He's already half HP underneath tier 3s, but Liquid are nowhere to be found right now. Insania gets a good steal on the Burrow Strike.
Just lost after tier 3 at 19 minutes again.
So they think that they could do something in this mid area.
I mean, they're correct. This Sand King Weaver cannot get to this fight.
They are going to be fighting into an Aegis, but if they clump like this one, they get the hook shot onto the Darkseer. First target, Orchid already going off. Primal Roar trying to follow it up in this Aura damage dealer. Nisha goes for the toss together. Avalanche, but they don't have the follow-up damage to kill these guys. And now Mickey gets grabbed by the Reality Rift. Phantasm, Chaos Knight trying to get him away, trying to get off the Requiem. Vacuum interrupts that one. A second Glimmer disappearing into the night, but now he's revealed. Now he's caught by the Burrow Strike. Nisha couldn't get him out. Tried to go for the toss. Now he's dead as well. Boxy's caught in it. Dyrachyo blinks forward, looking for more. Good steal from Insania with the Burrow Strike, stalling up Dyrachyo. Otherwise, 33 might have been the third core killed in this, and Gaimin Gladiators are hitting high ground once again, though they are chasing after 33, who had the bug on his Hawk, so they know where he's at. Relentless.
Boxy had a choice there. I don't know if he saw the Enigma at the last second, but you're hookshotting Enigma or Darkseer, and he took the Darkseer. Instant Orchid from Dyrachyo completely bails out that initiation, and then Glimmer Cape on the Enigma. There's just no way to take that Darkseer down at the start of the fight like that. Liquid did not have their BKBs to commit. And Gaimin able to survive long enough with the heals. The other two heals can come in. Once more, a misstep by Liquid leads to objective taking by Gaimin as they take a Rax at 23.5 in this game. The troubles do not stop for Liquid. The nightmare only continues here. Nikkei just TPing. Yeah, it's just all about the Tiny. Find tossbacks or win the fight off the damage. Dyrachyo looking for a solo play. This is ambitious.
Yeah, well, I mean, with no Orchid, Primal Roar turnaround. Yeah, Tofu's going to come in with ace. They've got the backup. So Dyrachyo knows all he has to do is just make sure that 33 can't retreat. And the rest of his team will follow it up. And they're going to try and go for the epicenter burst on Mickey at the same time. Boxy, can he do anything to stop this one? He's trying with the battery assault, tries to pull him away from Mickey. That Cogs may have just done it with the Glimmer Cape from Insania. They do manage to keep their carry alive.
Which could also just be huge in this next fight, considering how tanky is on the front line. Crimson Guard completed for the Darkseer.
Shiva's Bloodstone and a Shield Rune. If he's the target, you don't see how he dies. Tofu gets a little information, knows that Liquid is outside of the map. They also have a big wave pushing in mid. Nisha, he's going to try for it. Quinn starts the initiation. Trying to make himself the target, activating that shield. And Nisha gets the toss into the Requiem, tried to combo onto Ace. They go for the Primal Roar. So many ultimates being used to try and kill him, and there's the time lapse. They saved Ace. Now they've got the black hole on the SF, and they are going to demolish Liquid. Triple BKB does nothing for you when you are flat out, outgunned, outplayed. 4 dead. GG is called. The cleanest series of your life. Gaimin Gladiators take it 3-0 away from Liquid.
There's not much left to say about this series between these two teams. We have seen it before. We see it again here, but this felt maybe one of the more one-sided of all of these matchups in their long history. Just absolute decimation. Clinical outplays across all 3 games from everybody on Gaimin stepping up. As Gaimin claim another huge title, maybe the biggest of this team's lifetime, as they were denied at TI, but they find an esports World Cup championship.
That's right, they were working with their own curse. So many times a team that dominates the regular season ends up failing when it comes to the finish line and does not do well at the finals at the end of the year. Gaimin Gladiators had that happen to them last year, and while the regular season definitely was not great for them.
They have had their struggles, but as you said, Dota's about figuring out what to do in the moment, adapting, finding your strengths, remembering what made you as good a team as you were, and they have definitely remembered it here.
An extremely dominant tournament throughout. And there you have it. Give it up for your champions, Gaimin Gladiators.